Katie Cakes. So today we are going to be talking about something that is very interesting to me, one of my great passions in life, which is gay wizards and gay witches and just queer magic folk and just that sort of aesthetic, all that thing. That's just my life right now. For this intellectual video we're going to be whipping out a notebook so that I can give you all my notes. So anyway, gay wizards. That's it. Debate? No, I've got some information for you. Have you all heard of the popular internet theory that Harry Potter, you know, the book series and the film series and then all those other things coming off it, created by J.K. Rowling, very popular. Did you all know the theory that is supposedly like a metaphor for being gay? Because, like, you know, apparently it is. People on the internet are saying that. Right, so evidence for this is it's about a young boy who is in the closet, aka he lives under the stairs in a cupboard, doesn't he? So that's kind of like a closet. And his aunt and uncle are ashamed of him because his parents were like different and eccentric and they think he might be the same. His Hogwarts letter comes when he's about 11, which is like the age of puberty, which is when people start noticing that they're different. Dumbledore is confirmed to be gay and he's like the most wizardy wizard, so, you know. And you all know that the triangle is like a symbol for homosexuality. It's like actually a pretty sad story, but like Nazis in like Nazi Germany and like all that sort of era made gay people wear a pink triangle in concentration camps and sort of like to identify them, the same way they made like Jews wear that, the star and stuff. It was like they forced that triangle on them. But then later on, after the war was over, it's been reclaimed and people quite often wear it now. It's just kind of like a symbol. In Harry Potter, the wizards also have a symbol that is a triangle, which is the Deathly Hallows, which has like a kind of dark story behind it, but now like people wear it. And in Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, Graves gives Credence a necklace with the Deathly Hallows symbol on it, and look at them. Do they look like heterosexual characters to you? No, they don't really, to be fair. That is the answer. Although there is like a lot of evidence about this, I don't actually believe this theory, which is one of the many conspiracy theories that I don't believe. But there you go. I'm not for it. You're okay to believe it if you want to believe it. You go ahead and believe it. But if you think about it, I don't think it's really something J.K. Rowling would do. You know, knowing J.K. Rowling and her very long history of queerbaiting, especially in Cursed Child, that was just a massive, big missed opportunity to have good representation, and she was just, I'm not going to do it. Like, she only confirmed that Dumbledore was gay, like, after everything was, like, all done, and, like, she didn't even talk about it, like, in canon, and she was just like, oh yeah, I'll add this on. Like, she doesn't give queer people representation, she queerbaits a lot. It's not really, like, her thing to do stuff for gay people, so what would, like, her entire series be about that? And then she just, like, in Cursed Child, she, like, missed out this opportunity and queerbaited. So I think that Harry Potter is actually, it's definitely got like some political sort of statement to it, but it's much more likely to be about racism or like poverty and difference in classes and difference between rich and poor because of like J.K. Rowling's background and like her life. They're things that she is more likely to be writing about, and just, you know, so that's what Harry Potter's about. It's not about queer stuff. But let me tell you another thing that I really like the idea of, which is just about gay wizards and stuff. Right, so in Harry Potter universe, and pretty much every other story fictional universe which involves wizards and witches and magic folk, There's like a sort of wizard culture going on that's kind of like underground, underneath like the normal non-magic folk. They have a lot of symbols that they use to identify themselves with and with other wizards. They have slang words that they only use and non-wizards don't really understand them. And they teach new people coming into the wizarding community these slang words. And they have their own like internal fashion trends and sort of like ways that they express themselves which are different to non-wizarding people. And they have like their own pubs and hangout places which are kind of like safe spaces for wizards to go and chill and like be themselves without like non-wizarding people judging them. And they have like their own literature and media, like they have like spell books which are just things that wizards will understand and non-wizarding people won't understand. And like they have like their own media which tells stories about their types of people and kind of lets you know what non-wizarding people are up to, but like from the wizarding person's perspective. And this kind of sounds a bit like what LGBTQ plus people do, doesn't it? Like, our communities and cultures are very similar, and this is just something that I've been obsessing over because are gay people actually just magic? And am I a wizard? Is this what my life is? Are you queer? Are you also magical? Are you though? You probably are. That's amazing. So the theory that I kind of believe is that historically, like right back when like they first like invented the idea of there being witches and wizards and like these magical folks and these people who practice magic, they were actually people like making stories about queer people and just calling them witches and wizards and that. But they weren't. They were about gay people. Do I sound crazy or do I sound clever? I never know. I think I actually sound pretty gosh darn clever, to be fair, but I don't know. But so if you think about magic folk in general, they're like a misunderstood minority who like quite often live in hiding and are sometimes feared or outlawed by others just for being who they are. And like this is the same way that like queer people are discriminated against in that sort of way. But like also sometimes wizards are celebrated and stuff, and that's cool. But so this bit is crazy and I'm definitely gonna sound very mad, but hear me out, okay? So women who live alone or with other women and are often like portrayed as spinsters and have quirky dress sense, love cats, collect cool gems and plants. Are those witch stereotypes or lesbian stereotypes? I'm such a crazy conspiracy theory person, but I love this so much. And like men who dress flamboyantly, wave their hands around, read lots, use long words, and are associated with stars, glitter, sparkly stuff, maybe mystical creatures such as unicorns or fairies. Are they gay man stereotypes or are they wizard stereotypes? They're both. I sound crazy, but I just love this sort of like idea. Why isn't there like a show, like a really good one with like a really good aesthetic, about just like gay wizards doing their thing? And like, it sounds amazing. So anyway, my idea for you guys is if you can find any other parallels between magic folk and LGBTQ plus people, tell them to me please, because I'm obsessed with this thing right now. And I think that as, you know, queer people and as magic people, we should like embrace this identity. I think if you are not straight or not cisgender, you should tell people that you're magic, and you should, like, you know, buy a wand and wear a cape round and, you know, embrace that. Embrace the fact that your ancestors were probably burnt at the stake or something, okay? Right, so thank you for watching this video. You know, I'm back in my professional setup and stuff now, so I've got my lights and I feel good. Yeah, so thanks for watching. Please do the thumbs up and the comments. Please tell me what you think on this theory, and tell me if you think wands are phallic symbols or if that's just me being dirty-minded. And, you know, check out all my links in the description, subscribe to my channel, check out my other channels, and put money in my Patreon if you want. I would really appreciate it if you give me some monies in my Patreon and ding my bell so you get notifications when I post. And love you guys, see you in the next video.